Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name's Andy R, and this is the Brotherhood of Men. So come on in, brothers, and let's have a chat. So what's today's subject? Well, today I'd like to talk to you guys about jealousy. Yes, jealousy, and what a useless, pointless exercise jealousy is. A wasted emotion. Now, it's easy to say that. It's difficult not to be jealous sometimes, though, isn't it, guys? But the point is, it really is a useless emotion in all of your life. I'm going to talk today on this subject mostly about relationships, you and women. So you get involved with a woman and then you get jealous that other guys find her attractive. Well, that's pointless, isn't it? I mean, let's be honest, you found her attractive. That's why you want her in your life. That's why you want her in your bed. You found her attractive. Now, unless you're attracted to some right monsters, and I mean absolute swamp donkeys, proper ditch rats, then you shouldn't be surprised that other guys find your woman attractive, because you did. So like I said, unless you're got some sort of kink where you're massively attracted to some real rough looking women, other guys are going to be attracted because you are. Because we are visual creatures, men are. We see beauty first. We're attracted by beautiful women. And if you find her beautiful, other men will. So you being jealous that somebody else finds your woman attractive is stupid. Not only is it stupid, but it's a compliment. Other guys finding your woman attractive is a compliment to you. They're basically saying, without saying to your face, well done, mate. You did well there. Good for you. Now, if your woman is trying to make you jealous, that's a problem for her, not for you. You should never ever get jealous. Now, I'll explain it like this. Okay, you found a woman attractive. You've pursued her, you've managed to take her to bed, and she's agreed to be your woman. That's the end of the story. That's it. There's nothing now to be jealous of. What I mean by that is, if you're just dating her, and she's just dating you, there is no agreement of exclusivity. You've not decided to be exclusive together. In other words, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, husband, wife, whatever. That agreement of being exclusive, then she's free to date whoever she wants. So you've got nothing to be jealous about. You've made no commitments to each other, but you're under the same kind of non-constraint. You're free to date whoever you want. Now, we both know that it's a lot easier for women to date than it is for men because of that attractiveness thing. But at the same point, you've got nothing to be jealous about. You are now just a face in the crowd. You're just one of many if she's out dating other guys. So treat it as that. You are not in any kind of exclusive relationship. So therefore, you have no right to be jealous. Now, if she's agreed with you and you've agreed with her to be in an exclusive relationship, in other words, boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancés, husband, wife, whatever that might mean, then again, you have no reason to be jealous. There is no jealousy there because you've both agreed that you won't be sleeping with other people. If either of you does that, then all that proved is she wasn't yours in the first place. It was just your turn. But the same's true for her. If you go out and cheat on her, she has nothing to be jealous about. She just realises that you didn't mean what you said when you said you were exclusive, and there is no... It's over at that point. Because, I'll talk about this in another video, but I'll talk about the three pillars of the three pillars of a successful relationship. And when I do, that'll become clearer to you, and I think you'll agree with me. But what I'm talking about here is jealousy, so I don't want to get the waters muddied. But what I'm saying is, if you've agreed to exclusivity, that's it, the fight's over, you're no longer in the pursuit, that's it. If she then goes out and sleeps with someone else's, then the relationship's over. Because as far as I'm concerned, fidelity isn't a 3 strikes and out or anything. You find out the first time, that's it, it's done with, it's gone, it's over. But you don't get jealous about it, you just realise, like I said, she wasn't your woman, it was just your turn. So that's my views on jealousy. It's pointless. And now, in other parts of your life, like I say, that was mainly to deal with relationships, but in other parts of your life, we'll touch on that as well. Jealousy is a pointless emotion there as well. What are you jealous of? You see somebody who's wealthy and you're jealous of his money. Again, a pointless and useless emotion. Because instead of being jealous of his money, which you're never going to have, so therefore you're wasting that emotion, that time being jealous, what are you doing about making more money for you? That's the way it should be. It should be a motivator. Just like those guys finding your woman attractive, and you should be grateful, you should be flattered. Instead of you being flattered or you being grateful, you want to fight these guys. Why do you want to fight these guys? They're not doing anything bad against you. They're not doing anything that you haven't done, which is be attracted to a beautiful woman or a pretty woman. No, those guys have done nothing to you. And if they're successful, they're not the ones that betrayed you. Your woman is. Do you see what I mean? If you're a guy, you probably aren't going to go, oh, I'll pass up that free piece of pussy that's being offered to me. Are you? If you're single, obviously. But so she gives it up to another guy, she wasn't yours. She just walk away, it's done. That's the end of the story. No need to get jealous. Jealous is a wasted emotion. The same with the rich guy. If you're looking at him and being jealous of his money, or a good businessman and that, and you're jealous of his success, or a handsome man and you're jealous of how well he gets the women in that, instead of jealousy, that should be a motivator. It's hard to turn that off, that sort of envy, that jealousy, but when you see it happening, you think to yourself, oh, I want to be that wealthy, or I want to be that handsome or successful with women, or I want to be that good a businessman. So be that. Find out what it takes to be that, and then take the steps to become that. You take the steps. There's an old saying that goes, how do you eat an elephant? Yeah, no, you heard me right. How do you eat an elephant? No, give up. It's one bite at a time. It might take you days to do it, or even weeks or months to eat the whole elephant, but you can only do it one bite at a time. And what I'm trying to convey by that is, if you want to improve things in your life, you want to be that rich, you want to be able to attract those women, you want to be successful in that business or in business general, or you want anything, then you have to set yourself goals that are bite-sized, things that you can achieve on the way to the big goal. Set that big goal for you. I want to be massively rich. Okay, what's your idea? What are you going to do to make that idea get off the ground? How are you going to make that money? And then that's the elephant. So to get there is one bite at a time. And only you can do it. And that's what this channel's, I keep saying, that's what this channel is about. It's about better outcomes for you. So don't be jealous, ever. It's a wasted emotion. Any woman who's trying to make you jealous, I'm sorry, but that's a bit pathetic. Because you have nothing to be jealous of. I'm telling you a true story. I remember a relationship in my past where this girl was constantly trying to make me jealous. We'd been going out for about 2 years. In fact, we were thinking about moving in together. It didn't happen because of what I'm about to tell you. But anyway, like I say, we'd been together. She was my girlfriend, I was her boyfriend. We'd made that commitment to be exclusive. Some reason she got this little bug in her head that I wasn't paying enough attention to her. And this will happen to you guys after a certain amount of time. it's not new and shiny anymore. The rough edges have been buffed off of that diamond, so it's not bright and shiny like a new diamond is anymore, just from the fact that you're together every day. It's that, everyday grind. It literally takes the edges off of that new and shiny. Well, she got this wild hair up her backside that I wasn't paying enough attention to her. Maybe she was right, I don't know. But anyway, she went about trying to make me jealous, and I just laughed at it. And she said to me one day, she says, this is after we'd come back from a pub and she'd been flirting with these guys, and I'm like, doesn't matter, you're coming home with me. It's like, why should I care who you're talking about? I'll care if you go out to the car park and bang him, but all I'll care about there is that our relationship's over, because you've just proven that, you're not exclusive with me, you're not my woman. So one day she actually said to me, she says, Andy, why do you never get jealous? You seem to never get jealous. But you do, don't you? And I went, no, I've never been jealous. I never get jealous. And she said, why not? Don't you care about me? I says, yeah, of course I care about you. That's why I don't get jealous, because if I get jealous, all I'm telling you is that I don't trust you. Now, is that a relationship you want to be in? Do you want to be in a relationship where you think, I don't trust you? I do trust you until you prove yourself to be untrustworthy. So all of you trying to make me jealous, all that's doing is making me laugh. Because you're my woman, aren't you? And I'm your man. Until you prove you're not. Why should I be jealous? Anyway, she took it a little bit too far one day. After that conversation, it was probably 8 or 9 months, I guess, later, that she actually did cheat on me. Now, I've been cheated on a couple of times by women, and I can tell you it's no fun. No, it's not. I can also honestly put my hand on my heart and tell you I have never, ever cheated on a woman. But anyway, so, yeah, and she wasn't too subtle about it and I just dumped her. I just literally told her, bye. I'm done with you. My hands are clean now. I'm gone. She breaks down into tears. It'll never happen again. I didn't mean it to happen. All the usual toss that you hear from a cheater. There must be a handbook out there that they all read that says, like, oh, you must apologise, you must tell him it was only sex, you must tell him didn't mean anything, you must tell him I only love you, and there must be a list of something out there. Probably there's a website now that you go, what to say if you get caught cheating. And they're just platitudes, they mean nothing, because in a video I've already done, I said, actions speak louder than words. Those are just words. The actions, the things that you did, are the things that you should pay attention to. Not the words. The words mean nothing. So I said to her, like, stop it. What are you crying and whinging about? It's done. You cheated on me, and I'm not having you back. I can't trust you for a start, and that's as big as anything. It's like, once you've lost my trust, that's it. It's gone forever. You can't really win my trust back, because I'm always going to remember you did this. And she said, well, why didn't you fight for me? Why didn't you fight harder for me? You never get jealous. I just took it. And I said, well, hang on a minute. Why didn't I fight for you? You were already my woman. The fight's over. I'm not going to get jealous of some other guy finding you attractive because I find you attractive. That's actually a compliment to my taste when another guy finds you attractive. And as for fighting for you after the event that you've cheated, what would my prize be if I won this fight? My prize would be a cheat, somebody I can't trust, and a liar. Doesn't seem like much of a prize, does it? So that's why I didn't fight for you. One, the fight's over. As soon as you've said, you're my woman, you've made a commitment to me, just as I've said I'm your man, and I've made a commitment to you. Therefore, that's why I don't get jealous. Because the fight, and that's why I no longer have to fight for you. Because you've already committed yourself to me. And if you haven't, okay, That's it. It's over. This isn't a relationship. It's just back. It's dating again, which I'd just become one of many. You see, guys, why jealousy is a wasted emotion. Anyway, my name's Andy R. This is the Brotherhood of Men, and I'm going to go and get a cup of tea now because I think I've deserved it. But just remember, never get jealous. Bye now.